Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Ba'asham Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the Great Millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Akian. And this is your brother Bawan back again with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Ba'asham Kwadash. All praises and glory is due. And this video is going into the horrors of slavery, right? Or just one of the horrors of slavery, because every other month, every other week, every other year, more and more information comes out about all the evils that this devil Esau Edom had committed against our people. That is, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and you see more and more information coming out about the evils that these devils have done against our people, whether it was during the transatlantic slave trade or whether it was after the transatlantic slave trade, the Jim Crow, right, the segregation, redlining, um, all the different events that came from the time of our captivity to Babylon the Great up until now. Right? And it isn't just concentrated in Babylon the Great, it's happening all over the world, right? So also things that happen here in Nigeria, here in Africa as well. And you go into that old colonial history of how they, you like I said, you go into even the history of colonization, or things like King Leopold in the Congo, because it was Jake that he did that to. A lot of the people that are in the Congo are actually Jakes, right? You go into, like I said, this is all just dealing with the wickedness of Esau, Edom. And these devils, man, they have a lot to pay for all their wickedness against our people. And guess what? They will pay for these things, right? So this brother GMS rebuked the temple. I don't really know which camp that he's from, but he put up this video that is just it's a book recalling the one of the one of the things that Esau Edom did during slavery, right? To our people, right? To the Israelites, to the our people, the Israelites. Once again, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the scattered Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And this is just an example of one of the many atrocities that Esau Edom committed during the transatlantic slave trade. We still have, or the fact that they used to eat Jake, right, or the Gator babies, or well, there's this one thing they did, and let me see if I can find this, where they would take our people's hair, right, and stuff and put it in stuffing, that is, put it in pillows, put it in cushions. I think it was in this channel Push Black that they actually talked about it, and I don't think it was even a recent video that it happened. So let me see if you can find it. But basically, they are using our people's hair and putting it in stuffing, putting it in using that stuffing for their beds, pillows, and all their different furniture. So let me see if I can find it. So yeah, I can't find it. But that's basically part of the wickedness of Esau Edom, man. And they did so many things to our people back during that time of the transatlantic slave trade and even after, right? And all the things that these devils did, you can't really just go into every single thing, because more and more information is coming out about just how evil that they were, right? You know about the Tuskegee experiment. It wasn't just that. There are multiple experiments that were done on our people in order for Esau Edom to do it, and just to show you the extent of Esau Edom's wickedness, because really, during the time of the transatlantic slave trade, during the time after the transatlantic slave trade, even up till now, Jake is not seen as human in this kingdom. That is why our people are at the bottom, because these devils, men, and even the heathen for the most part, that you have a lot of our people, they don't recognize the humanity of the Israelites, okay? The so called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This is a part of the hate the scriptures prophesied would happen, or the scriptures prophesied that not just Esau, Edom, but the rest of the heathen, the nations would have against our people. And that is the reason why they seek so heavily, right? So they say, seek so greatly to cut off our people from being a nation. And of course, that refers to you so called, once again, the so called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. So let me go to the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1, and it reads, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, Yahweh shall have them in derision. Right, and then he also goes to the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, because it's all going into the same thing. How the nations are confederate against our people. That's the just a case of something that I was trying to go into. But yeah, how the all the nations are confederate against our people, because it's not just Esau, Edom. You also have something called the Arab slave trade, right? All the nations were involved in our captivity, because Esau was selling Jake all over the world. He sold them to the Moabites, he sold them to the Ammonites, he sold them to the Ishmaelites were all involved in that already, right? But all the heathen were involved in the captivity of our people, and all the heathen are still involved in the captivity of our people to this day, because you go into how the heathen are enriching themselves off the backs of our people, right? How we are still yet this day in our captivity. And all these nations, as it pertains to the causes, will come into, your land, your country, and enrich themselves off you and keep you at the bottom. And that's why you see that all the heathen are always somehow managing to do better than Jake. One of these Chinese people who comes here to Nigeria, they will enrich themselves, and I'll be like, oh, these Nigerians are just lazy. Look at how much wealth they have. Look at how much infrastructure they have. Look at how much resources they have, and they can't do anything with it. Jake just, these Negroes are just so stupid. They're just poor and useless. They can't do anything, right? And that's the narrative that Esau Edom pushes, and that's also adds to the crimes that he has committed against our people. Also, the psychological warfare that he has waged in order to in order to push this mindset all across the world that Jake is just a bunch of lazy animal, lazy, violent, stupid set of people, man. That's how that's what Esau pushes all over the earth. That the so-called, of course, especially the Southern Kingdom, so-called black man is just there, right? Just lazy, useless, that kind of thing. That's basically how all the other nations see us as well. But what they don't realize is that not just the curses, but also the hatred of this devil Esau Edom, and the oppression of this devil, continues against our people to this day. So this is the book of Psalms 83, verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, the of Moab and the Hagarenes, right? So, like I was saying before, all the nations are confederate against our people and are enriching themselves of the oppression of our people, right? You so called, once again, Negroes, Latinos, and Native American and Seminole Indians. Okay, so let me go and get this preset next in the book of Ezekiel, the 35th chapter. Okay, because what we're speaking about is not just anything, but rather the hatred that Esau Edom has against our people. And that's something that Jake in the world really don't understand, right? You Jakes don't understand how much Esau Edom hates you. If you're an Israelite, how much Esau Edom hates you for being an Israelite. That's one of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, because Jake will see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And for the most part, all right, not really all the camps, but in the Great Millstone, brothers always use that terminology, the so-called, because He's not really white, first and foremost. His skin is red. And secondly, the real nationality of the so-called red man, because his skin is red, is Esau Edom. Okay. And these devils, Esau Edom, hate you, Israelites, Jacob, once again, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American and Seminole Indians. And also, of course, including the speckled birds, the scattered Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, and the hatred that Esau Edom has for you cannot be overstated. Okay. And like I was saying, man, a lot of you Jakes don't realize the level of hatred these devils have for you, and that's why you think that you can still live peaceably with Esau Edom in this kingdom, but you don't realize that this devil, right? You know that's. But let's just get the precept. Let's just get the precept. So this is the book of Ezekiel 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus saith Adawan Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, and I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, because in the time of their calamity and in the time that their iniquity had an end, right? And Esau Edom was not, shy, scared, or even remorseful in shedding the blood of our people. And the reason why, okay, our people are yet this day in our captivity, of course, is of course because of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But these devils still continue to be an oppressive force against our people. And that's why I said, man, these devils have a lot to pay for, and of course they will pay, because that's what this precept is going into as well. At the end of the day, man, Esau Edom will pay for the crimes that he has committed against our people, and not the this ridiculous reparations that some of our people are fighting for. Okay, but actual reparations. Okay, true reparations, which is basically restoring which is basically, repaying all the evil that these devils have done unto us. As it's written, do unto them double and double of what they have done unto our own people. Ezekiel 35, verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh your power, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh of power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And the blood, of course, refers to the blood that Esau Edom has shed, the blood of our people that Esau Edom has shed, because he will pay for that. All the crimes that he has committed against during the transatlantic slave trade, all the sins that he has committed against the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and against our people, once again the Israelites, he will pay for everything. Okay. So with that, I'll end the video right there. Once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Rakakwadash Wa Abad Babal Shalom.